Good afternoon. My name's Edward Monroe. I live in San Antonio, Texas. I'm a 49-year-old male. I was diagnosed with spasmodic dysphonia in 2004 when I was a military training instructor with the United States Air Force. I have the rare mixed SD with the mixed AB and AD ductor spasmodic dysphonia. I was 35 years old when I was diagnosed, and it had a big impact on my military career. Being a drill instructor, you gotta have good vocal pipes to do that job, and this diagnosis did not allow me to finish my duty as a TI. It also affected my main career. In military police, I was security forces. My dream was to pursue law enforcement when I got out of the military. But because of my diagnosis and not having a vocal projection, I was medically evaluated and determined I would be a liability in the law enforcement career field. So at age 40, I had to make a career change. And it was a good career change, but I do miss being able to be in law enforcement. But unfortunately, my SD doesn't allow that to happen. On a personal level, I've learned to manage with it. I mean, it's been now 18 years that I've been diagnosed with SD, and it has some effect in my personal life. But for the most part, my close group, friends, family, they're used to it, and it doesn't seem to bother them. My voice really becomes aware when I'm around new people. Like most people with SD going through drive-thrus or checkout counters can be a nightmare, or you're constantly asked if you're sick or I hope you're feeling better. Which I get those comments on a weekly basis, if not daily. But I just learned to brush it by, or sometimes I may actually take a few seconds and quickly explain I have a vocal disorder, which I always have to do in my new professional career. I work in a very professional career field now, where I often have to give briefings to very high military personnel or CEOs of companies. Having a vocal disorder like this makes me very self-conscious when I'm doing briefings, especially for the first time, because I'm always worried that they may be casting judgment on my intelligence level based off of my vocal voice. It can make you sound like you're nervous or unsure of what you're talking about. So I make it a point right up front of any time I'm in a professional setting, and especially if I'm dealing with people for the first time, who don't understand my voice and why it sounds that way. I've been receiving Botox treatments since about 2005. I didn't get them right away. I was still learning about SD and how to treat it. And I got out of the military in 2006. And 2005, I got my first injection while I was in the military. And it didn't go very well. And it wasn't because the doctor didn't know what he was doing, because the doctor was a very renowned doctor in our field, and I won't give his name, but he's a very good doctor. But it was my first injection. And because my condition is somewhat severe and rare, I was a 35-year-old young, healthy male with SD. It's not common at all. He decided to do a bivocal injection, bicord injection, and he did a little too much, and it actually caused a little paralysis when I tried to eat that day, and I couldn't swallow any vitamins for about 24 hours. So that was a little scary. But as time went on, the injections got easier and better. Unfortunately, with the mixed SD, Botox isn't always very effective. It's hit and miss with me. I've had some really good doctors that know me very well, especially here at the VA in San Antonio. I see Dr. Dion. And I've seen Dr. Dion now for about 4 years, and the injections go fairly well for the most part. I'm scheduled to get my next injection in December. As you can tell, I really need one. But this is kind of a normal day for me. About 3 weeks after injection, it doesn't really last very long with my condition. But anyways, I wanted to just check in, and introduce myself. Again, my name's Edward Monroe. I'm out of San Antonio, Texas. And this is my SD story. Have a great day.